Welcome back. Good afternoon. So sorry about that. Here we are back again live on air. My name is Jo Scott. As you can see, pin number 4601, ready to take your calls. Now, I'm available. You can connect via our Mystical app there for you, and downloadable from your app store as well. Or you can just go to the web browser, whatever you prefer. You can have a look at the schedule when the next psychics are available for tonight, who's going to be on, looking at tomorrow on the webcam, and also just looking at how the various psychics work on back-to-back, and how they really make you feel. You could look at a psychic and go, that's the person I want to connect with, even if you've never had a psychic reading with us before. There could be all sorts of things going through your mind. But whatever it is, get yourself on the phones and see what you need to know, or see what you need to see, really. We can't look at anything on the legal, finance, health or fertility, which covers loads of areas like work, relationships, your family, friends, absolutely everything. It's all out there for you. Okay, so let's have a look at another text message. This is coming in from Jane. Good afternoon. TV Joe had a date with Leo, 22nd of the 8th, 72, a Leo born Saggy. I'm 25th of the 10th, 69. What do you see ahead? From the lovely Jane. Right, Jane, let's have a look at you, darling. So let's have a look at this guy. He's in a year 5, and you are looking at a year 1. So you're in a soulmate year. Beautiful. He came out of a very difficult relationship late last year, or there was an ending to a situation around him late last year into early this year. Everything about the way that he has been feeling in terms of relationships, emotions, the past, letting go, he is no longer the same person as he used to be, which is fantastic, thanks to you as well when you came along. I think you've got to take it, or he's taking it rather slowly. He's not wary. He's just basically kind of pounced in at full pace ahead, and then he's kind of pulled back and he's gone, oh no, actually I'm just going to take my time, I'm going to just see what happens. He's the sort of person that will keep leading the relationship. He likes a lot of excitement, a lot of adventure, but he needs and craves stability. Now, lucky for you, you're quite a deep soul, very spiritual. You're very lucky because this guy, even though he's a little bit out there, quite hard at times to get hold of, very difficult to kind of understand on the emotional level, he is going to be very settled and needs security. So he needs you to be 110% secure in how you're feeling, your emotions, and how you come across. And it's that gives him the happiness, or gives you the happiness as a couple. So whatever that is, it reinforces the relationship on a deeper level, or in a better way, so he feels more connected with you, and in a way that makes you feel more at ease. So you don't have to, the thing is with you, with your Scorpio, you will want more intensity and more emotion, but the Scorpio in him, may not understand his flightiness, or wanting to go off and do lots of things on his own, or be very sociable, because you'll be going, oh, I've got to take a call, speak to you soon.
Hello, my name is Luna and my PIN number is 6853, and I would like to wish all the Psychic Today viewers a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hi everyone, Richard Oliver here, just popping along to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Enjoy yourselves this holiday season. Catch you soon. The best Christmas present I ever got was a Paul Daniels magic set. However, I hasten to add, you're picturing an 8-year-old there. I was 29 when I got that.
Hi everybody, it's Laura Dallaghan here, wishing you all a very, very Merry Christmas and a really awesome New Year. See you all soon.
Choose anyone to kiss. I don't know if it's over really.
Well, it would have to be Jason Momoa.
Happy Christmas, it's here. And if 2018 has been a little bit challenging, that can only mean that 2019 is going to be all the better. And I will be wishing that for you from the bottom of my heart and from everybody here at the studios. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas and New Year.
Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay. Thank you very much for your calls. Keep them coming in. My PIN number is 4601. Let's go back to back with another text message, shall we, and see what's happening. Okay. Hi, am I going to meet a nice man soon? And what can you tell me about him? Chrissy, nice date of birth, 17/10/66. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see what I'm picking up. Okay. So first of all, what I need to find out, yes, you're in a soulmate here, and yes, you're going to have this energy with you with relationships up until April 2019. So let's see what cards I get. I get a feeling you're going to meet quite a tall, slender guy. I think you're going to meet a Sagittarius or a Leo. I get a double fire around you for some reason. Somebody who's quite out there, but very buzzy in their interactions as well. So let's have a look. You're in a different place this year, in a much better place than you were 2 years ago. The Lovers card is ruled by Gemini, so you've got the Lovers. So you've got, I'm ready for a relationship. And of course, you're a Libra born the year 66, so you are a double air sign that really will want to commit to a relationship at the moment. The lover or the lover energy in yourself is very much about, I want to meet somebody that I feel I have not just a connection, but a friendship and a deeper connection with, to see what happens and see where it goes. You are very much the sort of person that will push that situation and push it and push it and push it until you say to yourself, I'm in such a better place. I know what I want. I know where I'm going. And it's like you're kind of saying, this is a nice feeling. I know that this energy is where I'm meant to be. Okay. The Ace of Wands can be linked with work. Now, sometimes the Ace of Wands can be, I'm communicating with one person and that person is giving me a sense of well-being or sense of happiness. It's almost like they've known you for a long time, but I'm just getting to know them. So if you meet somebody like that through your work or through an interaction with work, that person can really have a massive influence. Is actually a little bit younger than you as well. I'm not saying you like to go for younger men, but I do think there is an age difference going on here with this guy. The Hanged Man is, you've waited a while for relationships, and you've also waited for a particular person to really inspire you. Now, you've been on dates, it's showing me, and you've had interactions with people for a long, long time, but you've never really found somebody that's made you feel good or a better person. And this is the person you're going to get to know slowly, that's going to really make you shine or make you feel happy. Okay, so it is a timing thing. I do think it's going to happen within 5 months. So I'm bringing you really up until late March, which there was a turning point with a Leo, or even I'm going to say a Sagittarius, because I do have a fire energy, but your Lovers card is so strong, and whenever you get the Lovers, it means I want to build a friendship into a relationship and see what happens. Really lovely, really lovely. Thank you very much for your text. Okay, Jane Scorpio's come in with a question. Went on a date with a lovely French man whose initial is P and he's a Leo last night. We both like each other. What do you see in the future? Now, Scorpios and Leos are so intense together. They really are. When they first meet, especially if you've got any Sagittarius in your chart, Jane, or any Libra, if you're on the cusp of more a late October Scorpio, then you are going to feel like this guy is totally your best friend on a beautiful vibration. Okay, so let's have a look. I think you both really like one another, and of course we just had that new moon in Leo, new moon in Sagittarius and in Gemini, which was on the 7th of this month of December. And I know it seems like ages ago, but we just come up to full moon in Capricorn, but that really has prompted you to see him in a beautiful light in the last couple of days. So I think he is a changed person since he's met you. He's come alive again. You know, he felt really low and deflated in the last couple of years, and I think that's been true for about 2-3 years with him. You make him feel warm, very special. You're very accommodating. You were asking him a lot of questions. The Queen is somebody who's looking for a relationship that cups with the emotional empathy. He's feeling proud. He feels really feeling very kind of alpha. I know that sounds a bit of a weird thing to say, but around you, he feels very manly, very masculine. You must have brought out that quality in him. The Queen of Wands is very communicative. She's very lively. She's good at communicating. She's good at sort of talking to him on various levels, on various emotions even. And the Nine of Cups is about contentment. You make him happy. I know that word sounds really boring, but you make him happy. There is that contentment. And there is that structure that he makes you feel, or you make him feel. I'm giving you 4 months that the relationship starts to get deadly serious, because, or 4 weeks even. I've got number 4, and I've got a 10-week process with this, where you are either living together, talking about plans, moving in together, or the relationship deepens. You haven't got any dark cards or any warning cards. It is beautiful, really nice. All right, so let's have a look at another text. TV. Ho hi ho, ho hi how. Beautiful Joe, please. 31st of the 12th, 1960. Being told he's coming in next year. What do you see, please? Thank you. Fab team. Okay, so yeah, you're in a year 9 this year. You've been going through a bit of trials and tribulations with relationships, and you've been tested, and you're going, oh my goodness, am I ever going to find anybody that really, really, really makes me feel the person that I need to be? You've either been on a very strange but interesting and exciting journey this year to find yourself, or you've been on some weird and wonderful dates that have not really gone anywhere this year in 2018, and it's kind of tested you a little bit with situations that you've not really been 100% sure of, or you've kind of gone, oh, I don't know where this is going to take me. What do I do with this? And how do I go about this, that and the other? There could be lots of things that you're asking yourself, but the good news is your energy transfers to a different level when you are being shown a gentleman that takes you by surprise at an event. Now, I think it could be on the first week of January. You've got the new moon in Capricorn, which is on the 5th of January, which is astounding. It can be one of the most influential times for you, where you are engaging with different people from all walks of life. There is a gentleman here you wouldn't normally associate yourself with, possibly on a social level, or he's a lot more sociable than what you thought. So, or you are more sociable than what you thought, and you meet him at this particular event. Now, if you don't decide last minute that you don't want to go to this event, or you're not really sure, or you're not really excited, and you don't know how it makes you feel and all the rest of it, you're going to basically go, I don't know if I want to do this. I want to say to you, just go. Now, it's between the 5th and the 9th of January, okay, or on the first month of January, and I've got a link with outdoors, and I've got a link with theatre, and I also have a link with 3 other of your friends, or somewhere that you are being shown to go that you love, that seems like a social stroke event, okay, but do go. The other time I get for you may well be around about the end of April, beginning of May. That's beautiful, that time. You might be going away on holiday. I don't get any other dates other than those at the moment around yourself. Thank you very much for your text. 8765 from Astara. I love this date of birth. Lovely lady. You're in a year 8. Okay, Joanna, please. What do you see for me in the run up to Christmas? Any good surprises or treats for me? Thanks so much. Well, I feel you've got a little bit of a quiet Christmas, but it's beautiful. Your Christmas this year is a lot quieter than it has been in the past. You might be finding yourself not exactly bounding with social energy, but wanting to be around the people that you absolutely adore. What more could you ask for being a Cancerian? The Taurus in you, 65, is planning food or going to places that are surrounded by lots of beautiful food, dinners, dinner parties, or anything food orientated. I know Christmas is all about food and the likes, but there is a lot of beautiful things or places you're going to that involve dinners, restaurants and the likes, lunches that are coming up that you are going to be planning or going to or seeing to. Now, when you have this sort of vibration, it normally gives you the feeling that people are going to be sort of preparing dinner for you, or somebody's cooking a beautiful dinner for you. And the run up to Christmas for you is actually going to be quite busy with work. But when it comes to Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and obviously you've got full moon, a full moon on the 22nd could bring your energy levels to a halt. So you want to chill out and wind down, and that's exactly what you do. So you'll probably go from a fast pace with your work to the 22nd wanting some time out and being quiet and just sitting at peace and doing nothing. Beautiful. What could be better than that? Nothing is fast, nothing is fast paced, but you are feeling very excited about what that is doing for you emotionally, but very excited about how you're winding down and just basically, first time in a long time, doing nothing. That is a lovely feeling to have, by the way. Thank you for your text. Okay. Now, you can get through to myself on 87777, okay, which is £1.50, Or you can basically text the show from a Mystical app, downloadable from your app store, only £1 per text message, and get a free text every time you top up £5 or more, subject to availability there. So remember I was saying earlier, if you top up your tarot tokens and it's £5 or more, your text messages are indeed free. All right, so hi Joe, I'm going out to work Christmas do this evening on Monday. Love it. Any nice surprises? Thanks. Initial M9969. Oh, this could be good. Let's have a look. This could be fantastic. Now, you're in a year 2, and we're coming up to a full moon in Capricorn, your beautiful soulmate link. Now, this is a party that you wouldn't normally go to previously, or you'd think, oh, I'm not that bothered. But I know tonight could be very different from where I've been before or what I've done before. Now, I get the impression that you are saying to yourself, oh, I'm really nervous. I get a feeling you're very nervous at the moment. I'm really nervous. What am I going to wear? Is that dress going to be okay? Is that outfit going to be, no, is that top going to be okay? You could be changing your dress sense throughout the course of the day. Now, sometimes that gives me the impression that the dress sense could just be you panicking and thinking, oh, could somebody, what happens if? But really go with your gut. I'm getting a navy blue or a orange and black, so there could be a combination of 2 colours that I'm getting you wearing. The dinner is beautiful. I've got food going on here. Is there food preparations, not just the Christmas do, as in just drinks? There is food preparations going on here that are beautiful, really lovely. The preparations that I'm feeling are more than likely linked with, I'm going to say, another dinner party of some kind afterwards. So it's almost like, could you meet somebody and then you go out again, or there's another load of you go out for another event? Because there's something second coming up to this. Even at the end of the week, you could be invited to another do or going out for drinks. Somebody from your past is appearing, or somebody that you've known for a long time is around your energy. I've got old members from the family reappearing in your reading. I've also got a link with the 8 of Cups, walking away emotionally from your past. So this is a new you, and also you're very engaging and very confident in this work to do. That's what I'm picking up. Beautiful. I like those cards for you. But emotionally, you're letting go. I'm wondering what that's linked with. That might be how you used to be in the past, emotionally, and the link is you're very different to how you used to be in the past. I think you are actually, but it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. All right. So thank you very much for your text. Keep them coming in. Now we've got Frida George. We've also got Crystal Waters 4767. You've also got the lovely 4822 Gail Marie. It's a nice picture of Gail Marie there. Teresa is underneath Gail Marie on 4871. You've also got Marissa on 5080 there. And then you've got Shewell, a beautiful Shewell, on 6035. 6590, you've got Linda. Indeed you have. You've got Jermaine Moore. In fact, yes, you've got a lot of male psychics. 6782, you've got Joe from Thailand as well. On 6895, you've also got Ruby, Ariel Hart, Sherry, and there you've got Joe from Thailand. So 4029, like I promised, I did say he is available to take your call, and he is indeed. He is there. Hands of an Angel. Just above myself on 4548 and myself on 4601. Indeed. So who do you feel drawn to? Who do you feel drawn to? What kind of readings are you going to expect, or what kind of readings would you like? All exciting stuff. Okay. I'm available for you on 4601, and I'm going to be here for about another, a good hour. It's now just turned 5 o'clock. I'm going to be here live on air for another sort of 25 minutes, and then you've got the live show starting at 5:25 all the way through. 5:30, sorry, all the way through till midnight. Joe Scott, please. Could I have a card reading? Of course you can. To see what is coming up for me, 10th of August 76. Okay. It's been quite a difficult year for you last year and 2 years ago, where you ended situations, or situations ended around you, which left you feeling quite shocked, but more centered this year in 2018. So you've either learned a lot about yourself, you've started all over again. Life started to get better for you in August of this year. July, actually. July and August, you started to see things progressing forward. You started to feel different. You started to feel optimistic, happy, and almost like the point that you were a completely different person. Now, this has made me think, because you've changed. You're no longer the person you used to be, because you felt stuck over those 2-3 years, especially last year. You didn't know what was going on. The cards I've got for you are, let's lay out 4 cards. The first is the Page of Pentacles. The Page has normally been offered something of a new promotion. It can mean that you've been offered a new job role or a position that you are going to accept. Now, this should have been given to you, like a promotion or a new job role, around the earlier stages of this year or the latter of the summer. The Two of Cups is a contract, but it can also be basically a contract with a new person with relationships. And the Queen of Swords was, I made a decision about that. I will make a decision about that person, and I'm making that happen for me. And the Queen is about being very decisive and making the best decision she possibly can. Now, the Four of Pentacles is very much about securing I'm going to say securing your job, your house, where you live, everything that's about security. You will want to kind of keep close to your chest, really. And I think it's because you either lost a lot in the last 2-3 years, or basically you felt you had lost that and you couldn't kind of pick yourself up after it. You've done that now, and I want to say to you, well done. You're on the right track. You're moving forward. You're making great decisions, and you're not stuck anymore in a block. You're definitely not. Okay. If this relationship, the Two of Cups, has just happened, or you met somebody in the summer, or you met somebody in the last 2-3 weeks, it is fantastic. I don't have anything until you reach, well, actually, I don't really have much around you now if you didn't meet anybody. Your relationship zones can still be around you in February of next year, or the next part of the relationship gets serious. But all I've got mainly for you is your security and your work and your house as well. Really good, really good. Right, so let's have a look at another text message, see what else is coming in. Don't forget, I'm available on the phones on 4601 until 6 o'clock this evening, the last hour of this particular show. And you've also got the guys logging in at 5:30 all the way through until midnight tonight. Okay, so if that helps at all, let's have a look at what other texts are coming in. Keep your text messages coming in. Text the word. Oh, we've got we've got a text messages coming in. It says, Joe. Okay. Oh, so we've got a text message coming in. Sorry, we haven't been able to actually show it on display. 11th of the 8th, 83. I've given up on Taurus, man. Sorry, but the latter part, is there anything else coming in for me, or another man coming in? Is anyone nice on the horizon? Okay, thank you so much for your text, 11th of the 8th, 83. Yeah, you're in a year 3. Year 3s can be in limbo and kind of letting go and endings. And sometimes with a year 3, especially if you're a Leo, you might have been hanging on to this guy for about a couple of years, thinking, oh, sometimes he's better, other times he's not. Sometimes he's kind of coming and giving me, and then I just got the feeling he drags you down in the end. I got a feeling your energy is just flat from him. So every time you were in contact with him afterwards, you'd feel really deflated or confused. And that was what was going on around you for quite some time. The good news and the energy that's happening around you at the moment, my lovely, is the fact that you are now dating. Now, a card has just dropped out on the floor. Oh, okay, he will be back. He's coming back in the early stages of next year, February, March. Either he's still got an effect on you emotionally, or he's just coming back to see how you are. But your attachment to him is, oh, look, you got the 7 of Cups. I'm walking away with my head held high. So you won't entertain it. You're bored. Even if he comes in, he's like, oh, I really miss you. I don't know how I'm feeling. Diddle-a-doo, diddle-a-doo, diddle-a-doo. You're walking away and you're going, got no attachment, got no emotion. Haven't got anything there. I can't. You're too strong now. You've got the Strength card. Too strong, too assertive. I can see this. I can see the signs. I'm feeling it. The Lovers card that comes in is, I'm going to meet somebody who's got a little bit more oomph about them, but they are basically, how can I put this? Structured. They are continuous. They're persistent with me. Consistent. That's the word. He is the same age as you. I think you're going to meet him. I think linked with your job next year. and I think linked with some aspect of study and a job, that he is introduced, or you just literally just start chatting to him and he is linked with you. He does come in as being quite sort of quiet but subdued, but he is very popular. So with you, he sees you've got very, 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 I want to say mystical eyes. It's something about your eyes that he notices, even you're staring at him very, very intensely, or the way that you look at him is very, very intriguing, almost to the point of being quite tantalising. He's like, oh my gosh, your eyes. Now, he could go on about that, about your eyes, or the fact that you're going, oh my goodness, he hasn't shut up about my eyes since I've spoken to him. But this is maybe his way of flirting, or trying to get some kind of attraction or element of kind of emotion or something from you, that you think to yourself, oh my goodness, this is unbelievable. This guy really makes me happy. He is going to be basically in and out of the office, is the only way to describe him. He's not consistent in terms of his whereabouts, but he is always, I'm feeling around you, or working on the same project, or something you are based with work. He is there. Thank you so much for your text. Right. We've only got about less than 20 minutes left of the show, with me, that is. And then you've got the evening show starting in about 20 minutes time, literally. So I'm working on week readings at the moment. Just see what, all I'm asking is, if you would like, we've had a few questions in already, what